You know, hidden away in an ancient Pali text, there's this incredible secret. It's a short, really powerful verse that basically acts like a code for mastering the human mind. It's this timeless piece of wisdom that promises a way to find peace right here, right now. So how about we unlock this ancient code together? I mean, really think about it. What if the actual key to mental clarity and focus wasn't some new app or a modern life hack, but a simple, profound instruction written down thousands of years ago? Well, that's exactly the promise of the Bhaddekarattasutta, which you could call the discourse on one auspicious day. Okay, so to really get the solution, we first have to understand the problem. The Buddha points out this universal trap that our minds fall into over and over again. A trap that's built by time itself. It has two parts, and I'm willing to bet you'll recognize both of them. So the first part of the trap is getting totally lost in what's already happened. The text uses a Pali word for this, anvagameti. Now, this doesn't just mean remembering something. It means actively pursuing the past, chasing after old feelings, replaying old conversations, dwelling on old versions of ourselves, and finding either joy or, more often, sorrow there. We just get stuck. And the second part of the trap? Well, that's anxiously waiting for what's to come. The text calls this patikankati, to yearn for, to desire, a future that hasn't even arrived. We spend so much of our energy anticipating, worrying, and hoping for things that literally don't exist yet. And between these two, chasing the past and yearning for the future, the present moment, it just gets completely lost. So the big question is, how do we escape this trap? This is where the Buddha offers a direct, really powerful instruction, a verse that is the absolute core of this entire teaching. You can think of it as the code to finally unlock the present. First, just listen to the original Pali. There's a certain rhythm, a real power to it. Aditam non wagameya, na patikanke anagatam. It just sounds so definitive, doesn't it? And here is the direct translation. It's two simple, clear commands. Don't pursue the past. Don't yearn for the future. It's incredibly straightforward. But here's the best part. The text doesn't just tell us what to do, it tells us why. The verse continues with the logic behind the whole thing. Yadititam pahinamtam, apetencha anagatam. And here's the crucial point, and it's just undeniable reality. Why would we waste our energy on something that is already gone, that's been left behind? And why would we get all anxious about something that hasn't even arrived, that isn't even real yet? When you think about it like that, the logic is just airtight. Okay, so if we're not supposed to be dwelling on the past or the future, where does that leave us? Well, the text gives us a really clear answer on how exactly we are supposed to live in the present moment. What's so fascinating is how the sutta defines pursuing the past. It's not about getting amnesia or forgetting what happened. It's all about whether we find delight in those memories, whether we cling to them and try to relive them. The practice instead is to simply see them for what they are, gone. The verse then pivots right to the present moment. This is the positive instruction, the action that we should be taking. Pakapanyancha yodamam tatatacha vipassati. This verse just brilliantly illustrates the core practice. It's all about vipassana, which means clear seeing. It's not about judging the present or trying to change it or wishing it were different. It's simply about seeing the phenomenon of this moment, the reality exactly as it is, right here. And when you practice this kind of clear seeing, the verse says your mind becomes a samhiram. It's a fantastic word. It means unshaken, immovable, unwavering. Imagine a mind that isn't pulled back into the regrets of the past or shoved forward into the anxieties of the future. It's just stable and steady, right here and now. So, what does all of this actually mean for our day-to-day life? This is where the sutta brings this profound philosophy down to a very practical and frankly urgent conclusion. The verse delivers a final, powerful call to action. Ajeva kichamatapam, ko nyanya maranam suve. Now, that isn't meant to be morbid. It's actually meant to be totally liberating. The point is that the present moment is the only time we have to act, to be energetic, to do what's skillful and what's necessary. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed for any of us. All we really have is today. And this brings us right to the title of the sutta itself. The person who actually lives this teaching, who is ardent, untiring, day and night, is called a Bhaddekarattasutta. This means something like one who has a single auspicious day, or one who makes the most of one fine day. By living fully in the present, you make this day, your only real day, an auspicious one. So you see, this teaching doesn't end as just some piece of ancient history. It ends as a direct challenge to you, right here, right now. The past is gone, the future is not yet here. This present moment is your one auspicious day. So the only real question left is, what will you do with yours?